So Lenovo has officially launched Ryzen 5 variant of Legion 5 in India, and it is pretty much similar to the Intel variant. So is this laptop a good deal to buy right now when new laptops with newer generation CPU and GPU are just around the corner? So watch the full video and I will tell you everything about it. This variant of Legion 5 has been accused of coming very late to the party of gaming laptops in India compared to other markets. So we'll start with the build quality and the design of the laptop. This laptop is fully made with plastic, but it is sturdy enough and looks very good for a gaming laptop. And this gaming laptop weighs 2.3 kilograms. Now if we talk about the display, this laptop is having a very good 15.6 inch of 1080p screen. Of course it's an IPS panel, and this screen covers 100% sRGB colors and 75% of Adobe RGB. And apart from that, this laptop supports Dolby Vision, has a 3 millisecond of response time, and it can go up to 300 nits of brightness. And the main thing for gamers, it's a 144Hz screen. So in short, the screen will make you happy if you are a gamer or even if you are a content creator. For keyboard, this laptop is having a full-size keyboard, and Lenovo is calling it a True Strike keyboard. So this keyboard has 100% anti-ghosting feature, and keys have a travel distance of 1.5mm with less than 1 millisecond of response time. So this keyboard is designed specially by considering hardcore gamers in mind. And now coming to the IO ports, most of the ports of this laptop is on the back side because it keeps the cable out of sight, but also at the same time makes it slightly difficult to access the ports. Anyway, on the back side you will see two full-size USB 3.1 and Type-C port which supports display output, an HDMI port, an RJ45 LAN port, and an barrel charging port. On the right side you will get one full-size USB 3.1, and on the other side there is again a full-size USB 3.1 and a 3.5mm headphone jack. So I guess there will be no complaints for the IO. This laptop is having lots of USB. And if the built-in speakers are important for you, then this laptop is having a dual down-firing speaker, each of 2 watts. And it also supports Dolby Atmos, but only through your headphones. So that's the overview of the laptop. Now let's talk about its internals. So this gaming laptop from Lenovo is powered by Ryzen 5 4600H. As always, it's an 6-core CPU with 12 threads fabricated with 7nm process. And it can go up to 4 GHz with turbo boost. So this is a pretty powerful CPU, and it is paired with NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti. So combined, this setup will be able to handle any game at 1080p, but you won't be able to achieve 144 FPS in every game. And to cool down this powerful CPU and GPU, Lenovo has done a very good job here. On the bottom side of the laptop, there is a very large vent for air intake. And under the panel it is having dual fan design which throw the heat out in 4 directions. Also on the software side you have Lenovo Coldfront 2.0, which is really optimized to maintain fan speed and has multiple modes depending on your need. Apart from all this, you are getting 8GB of 3200 MHz DDR4 RAM, and for storage it's having a hybrid setup. You will get 256GB of NVMe M.2 SSD and 1TB of 5200 RPM hard disk. And about the upgradability, you can upgrade the RAM up to 16GB by adding one more module of 8GB. And for storage, you don't get any extra slot, but you can always replace them with a larger one. Now for the battery backup, this laptop is having 60 Wh of battery, which will be able to give battery life up to 4 hours with mixed usage. So overall this is a good gaming machine with good build quality, good thermal management and very good screen. But should you really buy it? Well, if your main motive is to just play games, then go with something like Acer Nitro 5 with pretty much same specs and also less price. But if you want a good laptop for content creation, then this can be a good choice for you. But also at the same time, new laptops with Ryzen 5000 series and RTX 3000 are supposed to launch in first quarter of 2021. So if you don't need a laptop in emergency, I would suggest you to use your old laptop a bit more longer. So that's all from my side. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video or thumbs down if you didn't. And let me know about your opinion in the comment section, or feel free to ask any question. Thanks, I will see you in the next video. Stay home, stay safe.